Welcome back to Silverback Stacker's channel. Many of you know that I went to the Vulcans pouring party this June, and the Vulcans had previously allowed me to try pouring in their garage. I think I posted the results of that attempt. But during the pouring party, I bought some silver to pour. I wanted to get a 1 kilo bar poured, but nobody had a mold big enough. So I went ahead and just poured some of the things that Mrs. V had in her toy box. The first one was this frog that I made for my brother. I can't take a video of it because I gave it to him. The second one was this sword, I think. It was a little plastic model of it that they had. And from the grain of the blade, I assume it's a model of a wooden sword. I got some my first stamp the other day, and I tried stamping it, and I bent the blade, and then the stamp there on the hilt didn't come out. But you know, what are you gonna do? I also poured this ornament that she had. It was this ball with a lot of detail on it, and I didn't think that the detail would come out. But she said, "Go for it," you know. And I tried it, and it didn't come out great, but it's a 10-ounce freaking fine silver sphere, and I couldn't remelt that. That's a pretty awesome piece. That was right around the time that Backyard Bullion made his globe. Great idea, the globe. I'm glad he has had so much success with that. And I know Losing Louie is going to be pouring a 1 kilo sphere coming up here pretty quick. The last thing I poured was a jewelry box lid. Here's the back of it. Got a pretty good finish on that. I just tumbled it today. And I got my stamps in today, so I figured, look at that sucker tumbled up and stamped, and the 3/9 fine silver stamp I already had, but the letters I just got. This is just over half a kilo. It's like 503 grams, something like that. And the other side is this cherub scene. Got a couple of little angels there with surrounded by flowers. It's quite the chunk, this piece. It's very beautiful. I think I might be toning it. I think let's bring out more of the details. But man, oh man, I love this piece. So 2 days ago, I got my my furnace because I want to start pouring. You know, not having to wait until I go to the Vulcans and inconvenience them, and you know, take up space and take up their time, and you know, when they're trying to make their own pieces. So a couple of days ago, I got my furnace. And the day I got it, I wasn't expecting it. I was, you know, when FedEx told me that they were going to be delivering a piece that day. I thought I was getting my silver from Gainesville, because it's been quite some time. I heard some shot from them. But anyway, FedEx showed up and they brought me my furnace. I was like, oh my goodness. So I cleaned up my garage, and then yesterday I was all ready to pour. You know, had my pouring station ready. I moved all my, you know, things that are explosive and whatnot, gas cans and stuff like that, away from the vicinity of the furnace. And I did my burning yesterday and poured my first piece. Alright, watch your toes, everybody. My first piece that I poured was this Olmec head. So I'm going to show you a picture of it right after it came out of the, well, let's see, I think I have some footage of the pour itself. Ooh, that was a good guess. 6.89 ounces. Anyway, here's the finished piece. I haven't finished stamping it, but I tumbled it, and I antiqued it in liver of sulfur, which is my first time using liver of sulfur. And then I, you know, used a jeweler's cloth to bring out the highlights, and then I put some Renaissance wax on it. And this is just under 7 ounces. I had calculated that it should have been around 7 ounces. But it's actually that hole at the bottom where the sprue was, there's an air bubble in there, so it's kind of hollow. Which is cool because you save on silver. I just love this piece, you know. Pre-Columbian, this is from the Olmec civilization, which preceded the Aztec, Mayas, and Incas. It was, I believe, this civilization was near where present-day Veracruz is. So that was the first piece I poured yesterday. Next piece I poured yesterday was this hammer. I didn't want to do another Stormbreaker, and I didn't want to do something that everybody else was doing. So, you know, there was some flashing. I did kind of a crappy job on cleaning up the top, but you know what? I'm a new pourer, so.
Got Grandma SBS out here. Grandma Silverback working on the hammer.
I think it's a badass hammer, and poured pieces are supposed to be pretty, are supposed to be unique and have flaws anyway. So that hammer right there, about 2.5 ounces. Yeah, I'm happy with those. What else did I make yesterday? I made these. I made 4 of these rounds. They're just the graphite molds I got. So I'm told I need to heat the graphite up more. I guess it'll fill in better. I got nice pour lines on the back. So there's my turtle. I also got a Phoenix. These are like these are just, I think, 2.2 ounces. I haven't stamped these yet. I'm calling this a Phoenix. Again, got some decent pour lines. I'm gonna polish that board off probably. Silverback pourer.
Mm-hmm. So here's the Phoenix. Oops.
The what?
I'm shooting one-handed. Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Heels, yeah.
No, I'm not changing my name. And the last one, I ended up messing around with some toning. Look at that 3 lines fine silver stamp. I screwed that up. Ugh. Really like these lines on the side. It's an eagle, but I was messing around with the toning, and I decided to try to bring the eagle highlights out. And you can see here where the feathers didn't fill in all the way. Again, it's because the mold has to be heated up more. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna melt that, but I guess I won't. You know.
Can you see the crystal formation? See, it's very new. Isn't that beautiful? Wish the camera to pick up better colors.
Oh, the last thing I did, I got some really good footage of this pour. I got a cast iron mold, and I know some people who pour silver in cast iron molds are pretty protective. They don't they don't want other people getting into pouring. Well, I'm not doing this professionally. This is just for fun. But you know, I got a torch, and I lubed up the cast iron mold with bear fat.
Smells like bird.
This is the bear grease that I use to season my cast iron.
That I rendered from the first bear that I ever shot, and I heat that sucker up. The fire alarm was going off, and my cameraman had just gone home, so I didn't get footage of the pouring itself. But once I turned off the torch and I picked up the camera, and I was just giddy with excitement.
Fucking smoke alarm in the garage. I use bear fat. Hails to the yeah, baby. Well, that was fucking awesome. Sorry, guys. Woo! Dang, that was fun. Multitasking, fucking using the torch with the left hand. That thing is fucking gorgeous. Ah! Tell you what, man. SBS bar number 1, not for sale. I love it. I love it.
From the beautiful lines that I got. So I ended up cleaning this bar up, and I tumbled it. And here is the back. It is upside down. 6.28 20 ounces. Everything I poured yesterday was using Sunshine Mint bars and some Buffalo bars. Look at these pour lines I got. Fantastic. I'm not going to stamp the center there until I get my my customized logo back from the stamp maker. Not bad, right? I'm pretty happy about that. So, Silverback Stacker has been pouring some silver. Thanks for all your support of my channel and your friendship. Silverback Stackers out.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.